This is going to be the most important guide on how you could take your SaaS and turn its visitors on your website to actual paying users. So first, I want to show you guys a few examples of actual good copy that I've seen on different landing pages. So I'm just going to go through a few of these to kind of show why this copy works and how you could implement something similar into your business. Let's start out with Cream.io. This, in my opinion, is a great example of amazing copy. First things first, it calls out the ICP. It just changed, actually. I don't know if I'm tweaking. So it said 80 hackers. But it says smooth payments for micro SaaSes, and it does change. Cool. Okay. This website is really cool because it calls out the ICP within the main headline. It tells you what it does and why it's important. It's smooth payments for indie hackers or micro SaaSes, that whole category. It's just cycling through different terms that are commonly used within that niche that are commonly known as jargon to those people that they would only understand. So it kind of makes them feel more drawn to this strategy because they're like, whoa, this is built for me. I know what a GPT wrapper is. I'm an indie hacker. I have a micro SaaS. So when they read these things, they're like, okay, you know what? This is a much better option than Stripe because Stripe is geared towards huge enterprise SaaS companies or online companies. This is geared towards me. This is made for me. So when they see stuff like this, they're more likely to actually want to commit and try it out because it feels more like it fits for them. And that's what your goal is. You're looking for product market fit. You want to make a fit for your customers and make them want to actually download it and try your software out. So now, as you scroll down, you can see some more social proof. It's saying it's product hunt ranking, which is 640, and it's number one in FinTech, which is social proofs proving that, oh wow, this is a popular product that other people are using, that other people are finding interesting, that other people are upvoting on product hunt. That boosts its validity in someone's mind because they know they're not taking a risk by using this platform. People don't like taking risks. They like to be safe. So once you have more social proof, more product hunt listings or G2 reviews or Capterra, all of that, they all add to the likelihood of someone actually converting from a trial user to a paid user or from just straight traffic to actually using your SaaS. So you want to have social proof to prove to your customers that you are the right option. And then it explains some more benefits. The easiest way to sell globally, everyone can use Cream, from 10x engineers to indie hackers, is once again calling out its ICP and who it's targeting. It's increasing the dream outcome lowering the effort and sacrifice by saying everyone can do this. And from 10x engineers to indie hackers, focusing your business on one hand and the boring stuff. So it's saying that the dream outcome is not having to worry about the payments, worry about all the APIs, worry about any of that. They're handling for you. And the effort and sacrifice is low because anyone can use it that fits in that category. I don't know why it just crashed, but you get the point. Let's go on to the next one. Next, uncoverlab.co. This is another great example of great copy. It starts off by calling out a pain this time, not an ICP, but a pain that the ICP will be facing. So it's saying, don't start from a blank Figma ever again. If you guys are designers, you know what Figma is, and you know how hard it is sometimes to start from nothing. Like when that canvas has no elements on it, you just are. The hardest part is getting started and knowing where to go. And it's playing on that pain by saying in the headline and saying, hey, we'll help you get started. We'll help you have an idea. We'll help you be the building blocks. And once again, lower the effort and sacrifice, or just effort in this case, and increase the dream likelihood or dream outcome by saying, we'll help you get to a better design with less effort. So that's why the copy is compelling. And it's able to scale so fast because people are like, wow, that sounds like a great offer. And again, they have social proof littered throughout their whole entire website, and they're just selling on how great it is and how useful and how, oh my gosh, I never had to deal with design blocks. It's saving so much time. They're playing into that a lot because they know that's what their ICP is looking for. So you got to keep that in mind for your company. So now that we have an understanding of what good copy looks like, let's try and fix some bad copy examples, right? So this is an example of a SaaS company that I found online. I follow the owner on I subscribe to the owner on YouTube. They sell AI agent infrastructure for businesses, but they're right now, I think, in their pre-seed or seed funding round, and they're not growing at the rate they would like to be. And I think it's personally because of the website copy. The website copy is not really optimized for what I would assume they're selling to, who I would assume they're selling to. Yeah, so the problem is that they have acquired funding, but they don't seem to have they seem to be having trouble with a go-to-market strategy. This is going to stop them from scaling and achieving their goals from their investors. The solution is, again, just same thing. Better copy will convert more customers. Okay, so this is something that I see a lot. Companies would have great a great product that people are willing to pay for and willing to invest in, but they aren't reaching the right audience, which is capping their growth. These are companies that are always getting told, "Oh, I love your product." They get great testimonials, they get a lot of offers from investors, but they're not able to grow consistently because their marketing and their copywriting and their website and their funnels aren't built to handle the scale. And a lot of you guys are going to have SaaS companies like this that have the great products, that have the great infrastructure, but don't have the scalability through your marketing and funnels. I call these hidden unicorns. If you were to fix these problems, you would see an exponential amount of growth and you will go to past the next levels. So a lot of you guys need to take a look at your company and figure out why you're not where you want to be. Is it because your copy for your website isn't clear? Is it because you don't have a funnel built out? Is it because you don't have a proper go-to-market strategy? You need to take some time and think about that, because you might actually be a hidden unicorn and you just don't know it yet because you haven't put your product in front of the right eyes that are looking for what you're selling. Let's get to the actual fixing the copy. So better copy will convert more customers 100% of the time. Let's break down the copy for this website, right? AI workforce equals human results. This is the headline. And it's the most prominent section on the landing page. The part 99% of the people will read first and will leave the biggest impact. If the headline does not make any sense, no one will read the rest of your website. Even if your headline does make sense, a lot of people won't even read the rest of your website either way. They'll just kind of skim through it. The headline is the one thing that's almost guaranteed to get read by everybody. So you need to make sure it hits home perfectly. The problem with AI workforce equals human results is that it doesn't call out any ICP like we saw earlier, or it doesn't call out any pains. It doesn't really say who it's for or what it's really doing. Obviously, if you have a brain, you could tell it's saying that it's an AI workforce that's going to do something that's going to equal human results. But what is the something, and what are the human results that it's replacing? Is it anything? Is it everything? Is it only it's not really clear. And that's going to cause people to think too hard. And when people think too hard, they click off. You want your copy to be understandable by a third grader. People have to say, well, I don't want to attract those type of people to if they don't understand, I don't want them to be part, I don't want to work with them. But I forgot who said this, but when it's dumb enough for a third grader to understand, the smarter people will be able to spend less mental energy thinking about it and just making a quicker decision either way. So you want to keep it very simple and understandable for anyone to understand. And these are some examples that I thought of that make more sense based on the limited knowledge I have on the company. For example, instead of workforce equals human results, you try this. Polymaths helps your SaaS save 90% on operation costs. You don't need to sell the method to your madness. You need to sell the solution. People don't care about the AI workforce. They care about saving the 90%, which I found on one of their testimonials that are hidden at the bottom of their website. So this alone, companies will be more inclined to think like, whoa, okay, I'm a SaaS company and I would love to save 90% on operational costs. That sounds awesome. But hearing AI workforce is equal to human results doesn't sound like anything. It just kind of sounds like jargon from the industry. I'm out. Scale your SaaS without scaling costs, save 90% with Polymaths. Like, all of these just work. They're all different variations of the same thing. Polymaths helps teams deliver more while spending less. It's calling out a pain that could be solved a lot more clearly than AI workforce is equal to human results. But you get the point. It's just you need to have a problem that you're trying to pick out or an ICP you're calling out. And if you don't, it's going to be a lot harder for you to actually get people to convert at the rate you would want to actually start scaling and get to the next level. The key to a winning hero section is one thing and one thing only. That's what I said at the beginning of the video. But if you were paying attention, you would have saw down here in the red, it says, well, 2. But 1 sounds better. The second thing is actually a call to action. You need a great call to action littered around your website to actually convert the traffic into customers. Because how else would they turn on a customer? They need to click that button. Wherever it is on your website, they need to click it. A button that directs users on what to do next. That's what a call to action is. It's a point in the direction they will receive the most value within the next step. So it doesn't make sense to a call to action that points someone. It doesn't make sense to point someone in a direction where they won't receive value. Let's just say someone is trying to buy a brand new iPhone, and they go to your website, and there's a button that says buy iPhone here, or it says get started now, and they're looking for iPhone, and they click that button, and it takes them to a review on Samsung phone instead. They wouldn't receive any value from that for not clicking that button. They won't really get anything in return. They won't have a moment where they're like, oh wow, this is helpful. They're gonna think it's just a lot of fluff. You want to directly take them to what they want, which is the iPhone. A company that does a great job with this is Opus Clip. I showed them in my last video. And also, Uncover Lab, they did a good job too. Landingly does a great job of having a call to action that gets you right into the value. It says explore for free, and it takes you to what you're looking for. More landing pages examples, more design examples to help you get rid of that designer's block, kind of building off what Uncover was doing before. So this right here is instant value. They're like, wow, these are all great designs. I'm just saving me so much time. It's so much overload of great stuff. I'm so happy. But this is a lot of value I'm getting. I think I want more examples. I want 2,450 more examples. Upgrade. That's how you push someone to actually become a customer. You hit them with value up front, right here, and then sell them on more value or the implementation. So that's what they do right here. And right away, you can see that there's a lot of examples of stuff that people can get right into. There's no friction at all. This is the first thing they see when they click a button. They get taken straight directly to the value, which is really important. So the lesson here is that your call to action should take someone to the direction of most value. And make sure that the flow they're following will let them have that aha moment and feel like your product is giving them the most value possible. These are some examples of some good call to actions that kind of take you to the next step in a flow that makes sense and that gives you value right away. Organic growth at a click of a button. Start with your first 3 articles. That's instant value. Get Horizon UI boilerplate. That's instant value. Let's discuss your app. If you're gonna come and do talking about my app, that's instant value. These are all examples of what instant value might look like. So if you're able to dial in your copy on your landing page to call out your ICP, call out a problem they're facing, and convey the feelings that they are feeling within your copywriting, you'll be able to convert more traffic into customers, guaranteed. If you could create a call to action that provides instant value to whoever's landing on your page and a clear flow to go from a new user to an aha moment, that's going to convert more customers into paying clients or more traffic into paying clients, guaranteed. These aren't just concepts. This is real world methods that actually work, that the biggest SaaS companies are using to grow. And by you not implementing this and doing this for yourself, you're just holding yourself back. So your homework today is to go look at your website, or you know what, even if you want, put your website in the link in the description and we'll take a look at it together. I'll reply to some of your websites and tell you if your website is fitting your market. Put your website and tell me who you're targeting. And if you do not know who you're targeting, if you do not have a target customer, that's your first problem. Figure out who would most benefit from your tool or your product, and then cut out everyone else until you get to at least 50K per month. You should not worry about anyone else. So you one customer, one person, one product, all dialed into the same thing to get to at least 50K per month minimum. That's your homework. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more like this, leave a like down below and tell me what you want to see next in the comment section as well. Subscribe and any other thing to say on YouTube. I forgot. I don't know. Last thing is that I'm building a community for SaaS founders. If you guys want to join and help me build this up, I want to make a place where everyone can come and exchange ideas, learn from one another, and build together. And I feel it'll be really cool. It's free. Just click the Whop link in the description, and let's start building that up too. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And